Alright, let's go. A meeting. Alexandria has no need for Queen's being. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart that they love. But, and although it is a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. We must find a new way to serve. We're not alone. Together we can get through anything. Oh, sad. And it just so happens there's something that only you can do right this moment. Let's start with Alex. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electro and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet, even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, safe to assume that he too has become an endless. You see, now while we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Stream. They did they? Oh wow, I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head back to the back room and tell them what happened. We're right next to the back room, actually. Which means they most likely know. Let's see into the back. You guys didn't hear me getting wrecked out there?
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous theme, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation, without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed, eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Fiend's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear, to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting. When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
Amazing.
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal a terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
They're luring us.
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
We have a lead, I said. We can't lead them to their own devices.
No, we cannot. We must learn exactly what he is plotting.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you. I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will. Slowly but surely. Descent to the Foundation. Right, I believe I plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time. But let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Guruja, and no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of electrope is bound to serve you well. With such dependable starport here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to Shell's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Orogenics. The castle is at the heart of the inner sector. Upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inward. I don't take this communicator with you. It's been modified to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as you collect data. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. The Undercave. Alright, one moment. We gotta look at some things. Because that was only 10 minutes. I should have just kept going if I knew it was going to be that short of a timer. Anything we can open up along the way? I want to slap on at least 21 minutes into this recording. I mean, geez. Let's go here. There are two things I can do here. Souls Under Siege. Trial Spicy. Trial by Sir. Pardon me, but you wouldn't have to be Ronald, would you? The very same Ronald who saved Solution 9? Knew it. You, my heroic friend, are in luck. For I'm granting you permission to test your might against my indomitable dummies. Usually they're reserved for military research, but I'm willing to make an exception for one of your talents. Maffei, of course. You've been struck dumb by my overwhelming generosity. Not to worry, for I will ease you in with a thorough explanation. Once you return to your senses, come meet me in the outskirts. Oh, okay. So I don't know what this one is. Souls Under Siege. Oh wait, it's in Souls Under Siege yeah, that's what it is, yeah. Okay, Souls Under Siege is actually not the one I... That's the Arcana quest line. Over here is what we want. The sites. Yeah. Grab this one here too. That tome, that wouldn't happen to be a sightseeing world, would it? Milk. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a good long time. And dearest Elsby, She's my twin sister, you see. And I haven't seen her for 30 long years. Not since I was trapped during my exploration of... yes, Milani. It brings me great joy to know she as well. Pardon me for asking, but may I see the notes you added to your log? She always did make such bold strokes of her lettering. Here. I've added my own notes. Some of the information may seem improbable at best, but I believe there's truth in every entry. Were I young, I would set out in search of these fantastic sights myself. But alas, my body can no longer endure such travels. Though thanks to you, I feel lighter than I have in an age. There's one thing I should wish, is to see my sister again before I die. There is so much I would share with her. But you have better things to attend to than an old woman's musings. Take care, young kind adventurer. And may your journey lead you to vistas both bright and unforgettable. There you go. Now we have this sightseeing dog trail stuff. Oh, I saw someone. Oh, that's so right. There you are. Because you recovered from the shock of my initial proposal. Good, good. Now let me explain what this is all about. I am a researcher for Oblivion, namely in the field of electro engineering. During Zaraja's reign, I survived within the ranks of his army, making the research and develop protective materials. One of my many projects was these indomitable dummies, and as their name implies, their durability is second to none. They were used to measure the offensive potential of an entire arsenal of weapons to great effect. But now Zaraja is no more, peace has returned to our home. A preferable outcome, of course, but it does mean that my masterworks have been left to rust. And that is an affront to science I cannot forget. Peace may demand we set down our weapons, but the march of progress must go on. And so I grant you, who seems to possess might equal to an entire squadron of hardened troops, access to the Spire of Trials. Of course, I'm more than willing to make adjustments as befits the magnitude of your power. As a woman of science, I can think of no greater honor than to have you testing the limits of my creations. You've given me purpose anew, Ronald. Now I'll be here testing and proving the dummies when able. So you're welcome to stop by anytime, even if you only need to gaze upon my abdominal beauties. Yeah, there we go. It's an expansion of my. Well, that's what this is. Yeah. Huh. Technically, this should be up here, shouldn't it? Or no, that's right. Well, let's see how bad I am. I mean, I already know. I forgot it. So apparently they lowered a lot of my stats. So which kind of sucks because now I'm even weaker than before. sucks. I don't know what help if I was here, but then again, Beam doesn't have a, won't have a Whisper Card, so I don't know why this sucks. Yeah, I kind of got that, by the way. Mainly, you just push the buttons that light up. That's how it's supposed to look, right? Seconds, huh? Got it. There. So I guess in the end I do know how to play. But well, let's go to Toriala real quick. What is this? An entropy. Okay. Laying new tracks. Oh, that's so what? God, we got so much to clean up here. Yeah. One day. Maybe next month we'll do some of it. That's a big hat. That's a hat. That's an Astro. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. What is this? Dawn of the New Deal. Oh, I think I might. Yeah, that's the... Oh, but that only works if you have... I think you can only unlock that if you have... I don't have any of that! Yeah, level 90 or above. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, what's the PvP stuff this time? Magic Tech Slasher. Oh, it's a Clockwork Oppressor. Huh. Okay. I don't mind doing PvP stuff again. It's just Like, this time we're gonna do it right and get it all done in a reasonable time instead of. Alright. Alright, let's do this.